What is going on, everybody? Back on it, Demon Slayer Season 4, Episode 5. We're actually wearing the correct shirt on the correct video. Jumping into this, you know we're doing the whole Hashira training thing, bouncing around from each one to each one to each one. It's been fun. It's been whatever. Not really taking any of it. The only kind of, I feel like, developing, I guess, plot point we've been having as these last couple of episodes have been going is the banjo girl. I don't know what the instrument is called in Japanese. I don't know if she was just promoted to upper ranks, but she seems to have infiltrated our training arc here. I don't know if this season, because I don't know if we have like 7 or 8 episodes. We've got maybe a couple left. I don't know if we end up finding her out, like that we are being infiltrated by the time this arc wraps up. Or she's just gonna be collecting information going on about her business. So we've got that going on. That's like one interesting plot point that we have, and I think the only other plot point that I'm interested in is when we get to the Stone Hashira, just because he's been the one we've had least on screen up to this point, in personality and weapon and just how strong he is and XYZ. And I'm curious to see if they recruit, I mean, like who they bring in, because I personally think Tengen is going to be needed. But has he sailed off into the sunset with his wives? Like him being in action isn't coming, because I feel like you're gonna be. Do you see the recruits that we have here, man? You with one arm is worth, I don't know, 20 of them. And I would like to see Tanjiro with the master, just some kind of in-person conversation. But I don't know if we'll get that or if he'll be interacting with anybody in person before he looks to be dying here shortly. But we'll see. Drag this over here and go. And go. These two together are going to be the worst. They'll just bounce their personality off of each other. Yeah, this is what I expect this to be. So what, is she actually training anybody, or Jesus, those pancakes are insane. Oh man. This turned into a food anime or what? Annie's being fed. I bet you those taste amazing. I had pancakes last night. Now I want pancakes again. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to get copyrighted for the song. Okay. Okay, so she is training people. Oh, is she teaching them to be what, like pliable? Is she Pilates for this round? She the built-in Pilates instructor or what? Eh? I was about to say, you did not just rip that like that. Eh? So he's been dominating in all the classes. Finally, let's see how this goes. Yeah. Alright, so that's what her stage is, but like... Alright, it's cool. But like... We really need some stuff, though. Oh, that was quick. We already done with her? Oh, okay. Alright. We're here. Alright, that was quick. I thought we were spending a whole episode with her. I'm like, how are we going to get episode worth of content out of this? And luckily we got in and we got out. Yep. I had tea with him. I'm sure he loves to hear that. Man's got an aura building up. Okay, so he's the only one that we've gone to so far that we don't have a previous relationship with. Every other one we took out an upper moon, so we've built like a friendship. And like they know us, we know them. Like they what the fuck is going on in here? Like it's, you know, it is what it is. Like they don't give us special treatment, but like they understand. Like we've been to war together. So there's just like this understanding. So we've never interacted with him, and he was one of the ones that hated us and Nezuko to begin with when we first showed up. So we don't have that camaraderie with him. Him or the wind or the stone are the only three that might not be interested in us. But maybe once we throw a little bit of hands, maybe. You're trying to be precise. I mean, Tanjiro, we should be able to do this. We really should be able to do this. Bro, like, this is... we should be able to do this. Double checking his shit like he's a golfer. Trying to get ready to fucking tee off. He did, yeah. Alright. Why are we shaking now? He was showing up to the training all roided out, couldn't wait to get out there doing his runs up the mountains and pop, 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 but yeah. Now we're freaking out because we might hit a couple kids with some sticks. I need you to get in there. I was about to say, you just had to let it go. Like, it's not like you have an actual blade. If you hit them, you hit them. You know, we just do what we do. But I'm gonna need you to get in there. Okay. Slightly cheating, but alright. So is it... I was about to say, is it just... is it bending to us as a viewer? Or he's really like... What is it that he's putting into the blade, you know? Because again, usually it's just for visual effect. But how is he getting his actual weapon to bend like that? I could understand if it's the homegirl that's got like the whip. But he just has a regular wooden sword. How is he getting it to move like that? Good question. Because I could understand if like... oh, it's just for visual effect. But the angles that he's hitting Tanjiro with? Makes no sense for a straight blade or straight training tool. I don't know how it's moving like that. I mean, and I've been saying this for the past couple episodes. I hope they don't let these boys out there. And I know they're all kind of like supposed to be the same. They're all kind of fodder and whatever else. But they haven't, there's not been one of them that's shown any type of like, any exceptionalness. Just get in, get the stinging out of the way. Yeah. Now, like, I would like to see, I think we brought this up last episode, I'd like to see, What a no! Like, I'd like to see Inosuke interact with all the other Hashira in his training, and Zenitsu, and Wind Hashira's brother, and you know, some of the, I'd like to see them. I guess maybe we're not going to see any of that, because this is essentially going to be 2 seasons that we haven't seen them. Season and a half, if you don't want to count this as an actual season, but. This is the first one that we're not just moving through within a couple days. Are we making any improvement? That bruise above his eye is insane. Okay, hold on now. Little mountain boy. I like the visuals they're doing for this. This reminds me of season 1 when it was like so much like, I don't know, they were in like 6D realm. They had like 3D on top of 4D on top of 2, on top of just all types of shit. We made some kind of contact. Okay. Oh! That's it? I have a feeling we needed a little bit more time there, but alright. They said once you slash one of his sleeves, you're good to go. Well, see ya. Alright, so we've gone through 2 of them. He's the last one left. Stone Hashira. No. He's not the last one left. Wind Hashira is the last one left. Here we go. I was wondering where they are. Like, are they getting their training in too? We haven't had this screaming for an entire season and a half. I've gotten used to not having it. I'm kind of already over it. Expected. And another thing too, it's like, it reminds me of, because I'm reading Vagabond right now, it reminds me of like Matahachi a little bit, where like, we see Zenitsu have his moments where he's like, I'm gonna be strong, I'm gonna be better, you know, I'm gonna train so I can, you know, XYZ. And then he always defaults back to this. It's like, bro, come on now. Are we that much of a coward? Do we ever shake out of it or what? This is like the battle of battles. I need you to lock in. Yeah, so this is the only other one that might have an attitude towards us. He said, I don't accept you either. With that smile on his face. But he seems a little... the Wind Hashira seems a little bit more pliable to get along with than Serpent Boy. Serpent Boy just might be a piece of shit. I don't know. Who knows? But this is another one that we don't have any rapport with on the battlefield. We haven't slain a Upper Moon with him before. Well. Alright, show me Inosuke. Let's swap him out. Maybe Inosuke's with Stone Boy. Just backhands the shit out of him. Look at his hands. Man went from eating pancakes at the beginning of this episode, by the way. Oh, his brother. Oh, shit. They're interacting. They're interacting. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on, guys. Let's get over this already. Maybe this is what Tanjiro's purpose is going to be for these two. He'll bring them together. That's what his purpose will be for this part of his training. Okay, this definitely is going to go on to the next episode, right? Oh, I don't know. We got 5 minutes. Tanjiro might be able to mend their hearts. Just come on. Yeah. He did. Now look at him. That might make things worse, but he's being on. Oh god, the aura. The aura. What was I supposed to do? Alright, Tanjiro. Mend the two of them together so we can get over this. I feel like he'll be the problem solver of any issues. Get everybody back to being polite and we can, he said lie down and pretend to be fainted. Jesus. What is he, Goku that's gone Super Saiyan? Why is he bending the earth with every step he takes? Yeah. It'll be easy enough to kill him. Oh, okay. He's not gonna quit, and you guys are gonna mend your relationship. Let's get it over with. True, he's not his brother, right? Let him make his own choices. Yeah, he's like, if you're his brother, I'll let you interfere, but since you're not... Alright, time to lock in. Here's the thing though, like, we gotta lock in because if this was a demon, we'd be really dead. Really, really dead. Alright, we've seen the two of them go at it before, so here we go. I mean, get him out of here. I'm counting on you. Like it's a villain that we're trying to... Woo! Bakugo, will you just get over it, man? No, Bakugo's the brother, excuse me. He's Bakugo. Distance yourselves. They gotta mend this. Oh, God. What is going on? They're all Royal Rumble jumping his ass. This went all night. And there's no form of authority here. Every of the I mean, I guess they lump that responsibility onto the Hashiras, like they should have enough authority to make decisions, but like there's no higher ranks or authority here. They're just rogue people with power. They're just rogue people with power, by the way. And some of them are fine. Others... Where's Inosuke at? Uh-oh. He's actually locking in. This isn't Giggles anymore. What is this? That waterfall animation looked insane. Oh, there he is. All right. They've been with the stone. Here he is. Hi. Alright, I have a feeling he'll be a little bit more respectable than the last two. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess because they gave us I guess maybe they did that because I'm curious why they kind of broke it up like that. They kind of gave everybody that we've had interactions with before on a Hashira level kind of like their own episode. You know, we had the episode with Giyo trying to get him to come back. What's his Toki? Is Tokito the Mist Boy? I forget his name, especially since he had a twin. But you kind of gave them their own episodes. I thought we might get our own episode with the girl, but we cranked out 3 Hashira trainings in this episode and made it to the last one. So the next one will be episode 6. How many are we getting? I forget. Are we getting 8 episodes? They cranked the hell through that. I felt like I don't know, I wanted there to be a little bit more time with each of them. But then I didn't, given the material they were giving us at the same time. It's kind of hard to tell if I wanted it to be a little bit more. But it's good that I'm glad to see that we see Zenitsu, we see Inosuke. Because I was like, where are their asses at? I'm assuming they're in this process, but I would like to see them because I would assume that they will have moderate parts to play just because there's only a handful of characters that we actually have any type of, you know, seasons worth of investment in. These Hashira, half of them, this is the first time we're getting introduced to them as we're going into I guess this final arc. Some of these are the characters we've had for seasons, so it's like, are they getting training? Are we going to get to see them? Or is like the last time we saw them going to be 2.5 seasons ago, and then it's like, oh, here they are on the final battle. It's like, where are these guys at? I think these were the 3 that there's one more, the girl, Shinobu's sister, or whatever we want to call her. She's the other one. So we got Win Hashira's brother, Bakugo 2.0, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and then I forget the girl's name. I think it starts with a K. I'm not sure. Those 4 are the only other one plus Tanjiro, so that makes 5. They're the only ones besides the fodder brown shirts. We'll just call them brown shirts. Anybody that's just fodder is just brown shirt. Those 5 are the only ones that have shown to have any type of skill aside from these 7 Hashira. Now, I don't know if maybe there might be some X. That would be pretty dope to see if there's any X Hashiras out there. Well, Tengen, but I mean like retired. That's the word. Retired Hashiras, like the guy the original water one that we've yet to see him ever take his mask off. The one that taught Zenitsu. Maybe there's a couple others. I'd like to see maybe them brought into the fold, just because I don't know if we have enough. I guess it depends what he comes with, because there's only if the girl, the banjo girl, if she's actually a fighter, let's just say she is and isn't just for like room and disappearing purposes, there's her, and then there's the upper 3, the other upper 3 as well. Plus Muzan, but again, is Muzan, I don't know if Muzan's gonna be like an actual final boss or kind of how that goes. So we've got 5 of them, and I would like to assume that there's not, maybe the Stone Hashira, because he seems to be the strongest by default, maybe he could take one of them one-on-one, but let's not say the first one. So let's maybe Akaza he could take one-on-one. The other ones are gonna have to run the 2s, like they're gonna have to double team, if not more. So like we need some firepower. And that's just what we know on screen. He might come with some more upper moons or other people that he's transferred blood to and things that we haven't seen. Yeah, so I'd like to see them get into some of this training, get after it. And then is this, I know My Hero and Demon Slayer are kind of like running parallel right now as far as like coming into their final seasons, and the mangas are, I know My Hero is done as far as like the plot, like the story's done. They're just kind of like, you know, Naruto's getting married, they're like sending it off into the sunset, you know, Gon's going to meet his father at the, you know, they're setting it up into the sunset. But like the meat and potatoes and all of it and the plot is done. Is Demon Slayer done? Like story's done, or they're still like, or are they still in it? I don't know, but because I think same for My Hero, I think after this season we may have one more full season worth of material. And I think for Demon Slayer, after the next, we'll get our next season. I think after that we have one more full season of material, I think. So we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,